This is Lawrence D. Adams. Man, got another one straight from my inbox. So yesterday I got a inbox from a young lady I've been knowing for about, say about 10 years. So she inboxed me because she had something she wanted to tell me. So I'm looking like, okay, well, what do you have to tell me? So she had me hold on for a minute. Look, she tried to call me, do it via the inbox, and look, I can't answer right now. So she inboxed me. She said, "You made a statement a couple years back, and I want to know, not you would never make this statement." I thought about it, like, okay, what statement is that? My thing is, don't shuck and jive me. Get to the point to what you're trying to get at. So finally, she got to the point. You made a statement that you are the prize and that women are not the prize. I said, yeah, I made that statement. I made that statement that I said that I am the prize and that a woman is not. And she said, well, there were two women that were interested in you, but when you made that statement, they decided they got turned off by it. I said, what two women are you talking about? So she began to name the two women. I was like, well, they should have inboxed me if they wanted clarity on what I said about me being the prize. Two, they missed out. She was like, what? Why would you say they missed out? I said, they missed out. Well, both of them have degrees. One's about to be a lawyer. I said, listen, I made the statement. They should have inboxed me if they had an issue about what I said, not you. They missed out. And then I thought about it, the whole conversation. Then she tried to challenge me, why, in so many words, why do you think you the prize? And, the whole scenario, I understand it all. I already heard it all. But you got to realize the backdrop to all of this. Anytime, and this is not a complaint. I don't do rants. This is just an observation of life. Let's put it that way. This is an observation of life. Anytime a man decides that he's going to stand up and declare himself a prize and not shame himself or put himself down, it becomes a threat to women. Why does it become a threat to women? Because now the man becomes, and he's more of an option to more women. He has more options to more women and not just the women at that level. So when the man declares that he's a prize, that means he's self-confident, he knows who he is, and he knows what it brings to the table. And he takes one of the most valuable things that women think they have, and that is their peace leave. They take that off the table. Because many women think that's the only value that they need to bring to a man. Now, the young lady brought to me that the two sisters had, or the two ladies had degrees. That's all good and dandy. I deal with intelligent women. I do. 100% of the time, majority of the time, the women I deal with, they either have the degree, they're pursuing a degree, or they're degreed. Plain and simple. But that's not I'm happy they got a degree. But a woman can have a degree or even have her own business and doing things, but if she's not compliant, she's not submissive, she's not willing to follow my lead, it's going to be a hard time because, yes, she's dealing with a man who has direction and have leadership. There will always be a bumping in the heads of who's running the relationship. It's always going to be some kind of who's running the relationship. And women who are in that position, if you look at them, they normally choose men, two type of men. They normally choose beta men that they can run over. And that's pretty much what they do. Or they run into a man who's not going to take their whole, I have a degree, I'm just as equal, or they deal with a man who's going to, in so many words, put them in their place. Because he's not enamored by her degrees. He's enamored by her how she complies to him. How is she congenial? See, a lot of women have it backwards because they think they can be now because they have a degree and have this job or that job, that they're just as strong or just as better as a man. Let me be very, very clear on what I'm saying here. The degrees and jobs mean nothing. I appreciate it. But if we can't get along, if you don't have the soft skills to get along with a man or get along with me, there's no amount of degrees you can have. There's no six-figure job you can have if we cannot get along or if you cannot follow my lead. So I think a lot of times women have been given a bill of goods that's not serving them, and they're wondering why they're not winning in this whole thing of relationship, because they never been given the soft skills on how to even be with a man, not compete with a man. There's a difference. How to be with a man versus not competing with a man. That's the problem right there. So from my inbox, it's crazy how, and mind you, this had to be about 3 years ago with these other two young ladies. 3 years ago, and someone's bringing it up right now because they thought I would never make a statement like that. Why would I think any less of who I am? That's the crazy part. Why would I think any less of who I am? I just don't get it. You're supposed to think the best about yourself. But this is the key, and I'm going to cut this video. This is the key. When women see that, they want to know, are you going to stand in your square? Because they're going to try to shame you. This is just what it is. They want to test their armor to make sure that you believe what you said you believe. If they see a glitch in your armor, guess what? They know you got you or that you're a fraud. And I believe this is why the inbox came to me, because she wanted to see, was I a fraud or did I stand on my truth? Or was I going to back away from what I said? And since I decided not to back away, and this is my truth, that I am the prize, she couldn't do nothing but say, well, okay. So men, this is my thing to you. And this is not a thing against women, because I'm not on that whole women are he-man, hater woman, and woman hate. I'm not on that stuff like that. I don't got time for that. That's low frequency stuff to me. But at the end of the day, if she don't fit, make her go away. Don't deal with her. You only deal with women who are going to work with you, who like you. Why waste time with someone who don't even like you, who's not going to even work with you, or who's not even compliant, or who's not even going to do it? Why? Submissive woman. Why even deal with it? So don't get fooled. This is Lawrence D. Adams, and I'm out.